Nimrod, you know what impresses me about you though? This is why I like you as a peer. Because your mind is not focused on sound. You have a long-term goal. Most people in hip-hop don't have long-term goals. They want to sell, and that's it. It is very rare you have an individual that will teach the long-term goal to his squad. I'm gonna ask you a long-term question, not a hip-hop question. Why is it important to always have a woman's voice on your team?
I mean, it's common sense. You can take it back to the Adam and Eve days, or you can bring it close to the Michelle Obama days. It's good to have a woman on the team because it gives a different sound. It gives knowledge in certain ways. You can an intelligent woman. Just don't have any old thing.
Right. I wouldn't want to interrupt because it clean that one up.
Yeah, an intelligent woman with focus and drive. You can't just have anybody. If you have that, it's like a relationship. You need to have a strong woman to have your back. You understand? So that's why.
Adam never asked for a wife. Didn't even want her. What happened was, the man had a job. CEO, you have a vision. Matter of fact, I apologize. He had his work. Because man gives you a job, God gives you your work. Right. Through your work, you find your purpose. And when God saw how good the man was doing, he said it's not good for him to be alone. That's why it's also written it's a very good thing when a man finds his wife. Because a woman that can make a man fat is considered his riches.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So then, having a team with ladies in there, we're not talking about fattening you, we're talking about fattening the culture.
Right.
We talked about the voice. How does having the woman's vision, work ethic, and knowledge fatten Federal District to make it stand out above other teams?
Lou, I'll let you answer that. I couldn't answer it, but it's nothing like a woman to answer that kind of question. So I'll let you answer.
Let me see how well I'm gonna choose my words. My wife.
You are the first lady.
I always gotta tell the truth. Facts. I am the first lady. Yes, I am. I feel like on teams, sometimes women can say what men can't. I feel like we definitely bring a different dynamic to it. It's always good to have some nice eye candy.
Yes, it is.
Eye candy, along with the smarts, along with the bars, along with the knowledge. Like, for me, I'm a whole Jackie of all trades. I just don't rap. You know, I know how to shoot videos. I know how to edit videos. I know how to. I write my own music.
What the hell am I paying Mark for?
First of all,
Shout out to Point Blank, man.
I gotta get fired, bro. You have to get fired. We'll talk about that in a minute. Because we already had this conversation. I do it all, and I make sure I obtain knowledge so I don't really have to. I mean, I like to get information and I like to learn from everybody, but I'm not a big person on asking how to do it. I usually pay attention, figure it out, and get it done myself. So I feel like women definitely add a different dynamic to teams and music, especially if you got a good, intelligent woman on the team. And we got a couple of them.
Not to mention it softens the blow too when dealing with like venues and stuff. If you got a woman that goes in there, rather than deal with people that look like me and Nimrod, you get the woman in
like
there,
50
open
racks.
the doors
You
up,
pretty lady, I
and
think
then
25.
the goons come in right behind them. You know what I'm saying?
What does that mean? How do I look?
Like you want to rob place. You look like you want to rob place. Just like shoot a cab. That's just like when you catching cabs. Right. When you catch a cab outside, the man is always like, go catch a cab. Right. We're gonna stop for that woman because we're softer. Right. You know, cab drivers think you're gonna get busted away. Right. Like exactly. No. So
Michelle Obama on the team adds everything to it.
Facts.
So just think of the president of the United States and just think of when he got talked about, she got talked about because she held her spot as being his wife, And that's how you got to look at it. When you have a first lady, she is like the wife to federal, and she holds it down. You understand me? And that's just how it is. You know what I mean? And I'm glad to have Lulu here. I'm glad to have all the ladies here. They are all big
asset to the team. So
I'm glad you said that, because back to the gift of womanhood. In hip hop, they'd rather cookie cut a lady than grow the perfection of a woman. For instance, I'm new to you, so I can't really talk much. You're gonna have to talk to me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with you, and I'm gonna move here because I actually watched you. And see, in the game, for somebody who spits as hard as you, everybody wants the next Remy, but they haven't met the first you yet.
Right.
So what does that mean to be you and buck the trend of what everybody thinks they want, not knowing that they really want what you have?
With me and music, I'm big on, I like to speak my truth. I don't rap about cars. I don't rap about red bottoms. I don't rap about houses because I don't have none of that stuff yet.
Yeah.
Speak into existence.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't have none of that stuff yet. But I speak my truth. I speak my life. I speak what I've been through. I definitely get compared to Remy all the time.
I'm sure.
And I know, I'm sure, I know I have Remy-like traits, you know, but I am my own me. Like, I'm my own person, and I definitely want the world to get to know Lulu, not, oh, the girl who sounds like Remy. That's very important, because you'll get to know me. I'm relatable. I'm the person you can say, I can reach out and touch you.
Same with you though, Ms. Carmella.
Yes.
Because the hottest thing in hip hop right now is colorful hair. And you are colorful. We went through the strong woman community aspect. Then we went into the bar heavy lady aspect. Then we went into the woman who's a battle rapper aspect. Then we went back into the sex in the mainstream aspect. Then everybody wanted to be a fucking doll for some reason. And then after that now, we have systematically been given the businesswoman. How do you entail the whole circumference of the female hip hop culture to and be yourself at the same time?
It's a little deep right there. I mean, like I said, like she said, and like I said, I'm a jack of all trades. So I code switch real easily. I fit in anywhere that I go. You could put me with the white people, you won't think I'm white. Put me with whoever else with, you won't think I'm that, because I code switch very easily, and I'm able to adapt into every situation and make it into myself. For me, personally, I just feel like no matter what the situation is, I'll be able to overcome it. I can do all of these things, so I can show leadership and I can give everybody exactly what it is that they're looking for when it comes from a female artist. You feel me? Like, they always doubt us. They doubt us because, like you said, they only look at us for our bodies and stuff like that. So when I spit and then I say something about it, you be like, well, damn, I didn't know she was, you aggressive. Like she said, like, I'll do rap sometimes with cap. In case y'all know what cap is, means a little bit of falsies in there. But you know why? Because I'm speaking that into existence in my raps. I may not have it right now, but I'm going to put it in my raps because I'm going to speak that into existence. Maybe a little bit of extra that I'm not, but a lot of it is in my lifestyle and what I've been through, shit that I've gone through with other people in my circle and my family. So for me, it's a lot of to be true. It might be a little bit that I didn't do it, but I was around the niggas that did it. You know what I'm saying? So.
But that, of course that's supposed to happen because we live in Western society.
Mm-hmm.
And Western society always taught that a man's supposed to have a wife, a bed wench, and a mistress. Well, think about it. We're coming from colonial America. That's what Western civilization taught. A man has a wife who's barefoot and pregnant and stays in the kitchen. A man has a bed wench whenever his wife is on her period. And a man has a mistress. Whenever both act up, he has somewhere to go.
I like how you do business.
Get killed by
But listen, this was Western culture.
Right.
This
right.
is this is pilgrimism.
Right.
Mormonism. This is something that's not us.
Right.
I just feel like that.
Definitely not.
Now, in Eastern culture, women were more modest. Men had more than one woman, but the woman had a job. And here's where we got crossed up. In Western civilization, my woman stays at home. My woman's behind me. The man's in front. In Eastern civilization, the man was in front, but the woman was not in the back. She was on the
Side by
side.
side.
Because a woman is a general as well.
Right.
Because while men are focused,
Right.
women are circumspect and they see the whole thing to protect
That's
her man
right.
and her family.
Just like a
Very
chessboard.
observant.
Exactly.
That's right.
So as a man that has duality of this, and one of the few artists who has a label who's not afraid to do a song with a female artist as well, I give you credit for that. How are you picking them up? How are they picking you up? Just the same way.
Can't let Lulu answer that one.
Lean over. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Wow, that's a question.
That's a question right there.
So how are they picking me up in my music, or how do I pick them out as far as the? I
You
want-
decide.
Not in the club.
Okay, so I answer both questions. You understand me? I think y'all slick. I've been here before. To do a record with a woman, okay, first of all, I look for two different things. Maybe three, but I answer the third one as I go along. Her style is number one to me. So I say that first. And style, I'm talking about the way she speaks, how she acts around other people, other artists, guys, however, like that. So that's everything to me. And how, the way she raps, of course. The other thing is her presence in the studio means everything to me as well. You understand me? How serious is she in that booth? Using Lulu for an example, I worked with her before I brought her to Federal. So I seen all of that in her, how she was around the guys, because she was around us. It was nothing but guys. I think she was the only female in there besides the woman that put it together.
Yeah.
And she handled herself very well. And the thing that caught me about her, because I've seen her before, but I never worked with her, but the thing that caught me about her was she stood toe to toe with everybody else when it came to do music. So those are the things that catches me. So to work with her was, and I say her, it's not you guys, because I haven't did so much
I know,
of
we
it.
didn't do
Right,
so much. I'm
but
taking it
to work with her was a no-brainer because she matched the aggression in the booth. Okay, and how she brings me up as an artist is I better get in there and spit just as hard as her, not harder. Because I do not want to be talked about.
We had a female in the studio before Lulu pulled up to the studio, and her vibe in the studio was terrible.
Who was that?
I forgot her name. Well, you remember
Topic
it was
You're gonna give her a drop on your video.
People.
Oh,
Don't give her a drop on your
no,
video.
yeah, okay, no. Oh yeah, I remember her. Yeah, super
But it was
garbage.
the worst vibe. But when Lulu
Super
got into the
trash.
studio, I mean, we was able to bang out a whole album in a matter of what?
Yeah,
A
2
month?
weeks.
Yeah, 2
That's
weeks.
what's up. Yeah, that's what's up.
2
Cause
weeks.
they call me one take Lou. I'm not gassing it, no cap. When I go in the studio, I like to be done. Like in my head, it's already recorded, done, laid down.
Right,
I'm not going
right.
in the end. Of course, the main thing is time is money.
That's right.
Okay? So when you walk in there, you better be about your business. I was always taught that. You go in, you handle your handle, and then you can
Get out.
chit chat and
You
be
know,
bad and all that
you know,
shit.
that's right.
Ain't no going in, wasting no time and nobody's money. So I go in and I lays it down.
That's right.
So yeah, that answers it's like she when I look for a female artist to work with, she has to bring the best out of me in my music, because people may not feel like it's a competition, but me doing a song with Flo or Topic or even the male artists, I look for them sometimes to bring the the aggression out of me sometimes, depending on what kind of song we're doing. You understand me? So when I go in there with a young lady, I look at them to bring the aggression out of me. And whatever song we're doing, whether we be talking about love or whatever like that, you have to make me. It has to come out. You understand? And if it's not coming out that way, then it's not gonna make the song right. You know what I mean? So,
It's because the woman gives you the emotional balance
Right.
that you need for that specific project or song, whatever you give it. Like, we come in there like, yeah, babe, get it, and she on your shoulder, yeah. Now use this word, use that word. Like, the shit that we bring when we come into you, we give you that emotion to it, because men just do things irrationally. Women do things with emotion, and we think about it first. So if we thinking about it and then we put it together with you and your words, you just it's no losing there.
we banged out Bottom Line in 10 minutes. That song, Bottom Line.
Yeah.
We did that in 10 minutes. It took the producer longer to mix it and do all that.
Then y'all was in the booth.
Yeah, we banged that out in 10 minutes. My verse, Hook, she went in and killed it. We was done. 10, 15 minutes. So those are the vibes I look with anybody. You know what I mean? But yeah.
So to the quiet man in the middle, you're gonna get the last question. You're gonna get the last question of this part. And the last question for this part is this: do you consider yourself a barbarian?
Oh yeah, I'm a barbarian.
He looks like a
You like
guy.
a good barbarian, right?
I'm a barbarian.
And a barbarian is known for being not only able to cut ahead, to also stake his claim. But a woman is jamming an interview. But a woman is a natural assassin, because many wars are made on her wink, her perch, and her curves alone. How do you match bars with assassin skills on the track, man and woman?
I mean, the thing with women MCs is that they hard to find ones that are nice.
That's true. There you go.
A lot of women MCs ain't nice like that because they so focused on what they look like and being hair flipping on stage, and they not taking the culture seriously. My sisters, they got bars. So when it's time to come and body something with them, like if I send Lulu a track, I know that I'm gonna have to get on that shit and probably go the hardest that I ever went on the track, because I know she gonna go just as hard as me.
And she gonna look the part.
And she gonna look the part. You know what I'm saying?
Standing on tables. I already
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I made her get on. And listen, and people don't understand when you're doing videos and stuff like that.
That's why I made her get on the table. You understand? Because
it made the video.
exactly.
It made the video.
Exactly.
You got the strongest two fingers in the game. That and the back. I pay attention to everything. I looked at everything. He knows. I study stuff before I talk.
She grabbed the bottle and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
Like, it made a statement. You understand? So even when I've like passed the torch thing, it's like passing the torch. You understand what I'm saying? So all that stuff made a statement. And when she got on that table and wilded out, so you know, she got bars and she a boss and she do it. So that's why certain things matter when you do things, videos, and everything else.
Facts.